Hi, I'm Matt Bacon, and I help lead the financial planning efforts here at Carmichael Hill. And today we're looking a little bit at the age 55 401k distribution exception. All this is very straightforward. It is an exception to the typical early distribution penalty that comes from taking money out of a retirement account prior to age 59 and a half. And that penalty is typically 10%. This rule says that if you withdraw from your most recent employer's retirement plan, and you are at least 55 years old, the IRS will not apply that 10% penalty to whatever you pull out. And that's pretty important. It can help early retirees avoid some of those penalties. A couple things to note though about this: it doesn't apply to any IRAs. So if your workplace plan is like a SEP IRA or maybe a simple IRA, or you're even just looking at your own traditional retirement account, your IRA, outside of your plan, none of those apply. Those are not eligible for this age 55 exception. To pull money out of those plans, you've got to go look at something called 72T. We don't really talk about it in this plan, and it's a little bit more convoluted and less flexible, but there is an option for you there. The plans that do apply, you're looking at like a 401k, maybe a 401a, a 403b. Those all are eligible. A 457 plan, for example, is not, but that's only because 457 plans don't have early distribution penalties to begin with, okay? A quick note though, if you're pulling out of a Roth 401k, there are two separate rules. One applies to contributions made to the Roth 401k, and the other applies to the conversions that you do within your 401k to turn it into a Roth. You could be assessed penalties or taxes on those. They're completely separate from the age 55 exception. So even though in some scenarios you could be pulling money out and avoiding the 10% penalty due to the 55 exception, you might get hit with a penalty due to one of those Roth rules. We talk a little bit about it in the article. They are kind of complicated, so if you get tripped up, feel free to reach out to us. But otherwise, for most folks who are at least 55 and planning to retire early, this is a great rule. The only last little bit that I would mention is the only money you can take out is from that most recent employer's plan. So if you don't quite have enough to get you from like 55 to 59 and a half, you might want to consider rolling some money from an old IRA or an old outside 401k into your most recent one. And that's it. I hope this helps, and plan well for the road ahead.